Oh, hey, just a sec. I didn't see you there. Let me put this down. I'm Fox, the bartender, self-proclaimed bartender who's been teaching himself all throughout the pandemic. New hobby with all that free time I had. And so we're gonna be making drinks and learning together. Don't forget, you should like, subscribe, and you should comment if you've got the time. Definitely would appreciate it here at the bar. Today, if you're wondering what we're gonna be making, it's a nice spring day here in Brooklyn. And I think it's time to teach you guys about the white lady. How about I show you the ingredients? So let's go over those ingredients. Now, before we start, the white lady also goes by names such as the Delilah and the Chelsea sidecar. Now, what makes a beverage a sidecar? It's when you include an orange liqueur as well as lemon juice. The liqueur is placed into the cocktail so that it balances out the flavor of the citrus from the lemon. Generally, sidecars are made with a cognac, a citrus liqueur, and a lemon juice. So essentially what we're doing is like that, but we're just switching out the cognac with gin. So let's go over those ingredients for our Delilah, our Michelle Pfeiffer, our white lady. First, you're gonna need some gin. We're gonna go back to our good friend Hendrix. Been very good to us. Thank you, Hendrix. Also, you're gonna need triple sec. Remember I told you, an orange liqueur. You can use Cointreau. There's some other brands that you may use, but because, like I said, Joe Biden signed that stimulus package. Might see some Cointreau in the new videos. Anyways, today we're using this though. So, here goes your orange liqueur. And if you remember the hard work I put into squeezing nature's favorite citrus fruit, lemons, lemon juice. This is fresh from the source. Couldn't get any purer than mountain water. Could not. Anyways, who's ready to learn some history about this little drink we're making here? Come on, I'll tell you a little bit more about the white lady. So, the drink was first created in 1919 at Cyril's Club in London by Harry McElorn. Amazing bartender. He's wrote a couple books, so I need to go and thumb through that when I get the chance. Well, 1929, it then moves over to Harry's New York bar in Paris, and the recipe has changed. Initially, Harry had made his drink with creme de menthe and not gin, but when it gets over to Paris, they then switch it over to gin. Amazing drink. I'm sure you're gonna love it on this beautiful Brooklyn spring day. So, how about we go ahead and we make it? First step for our cocktail, we're gonna definitely grab the bottom half of our cocktail shaker and fill it 2/3 of the way up with ice. That should be enough there. Grab your jigger if you're not comfortable counting yet. I'm not theirs yet. Like I said, I'm a self-proclaimed bartender, not all the way one. And we're gonna pour ourselves in 3 parts, just like our favorite drink, the Negroni. First step, 1 ounce of gin. Hendrix gin today. Bingo. Next step, 1 ounce of our orange liqueur. Today we are using triple sec. Stimmy ain't hit yet, but we almost there, my boy. So pour that in there, 1 ounce side of the jigger all the way up. Last but not least, we will grab our lemon juice. Pour that right in there, 1 ounce, like everything else, 1, 1, 1. So we have our ingredients. Now it's time to get shaken. Can't forget, you'll need to garnish this with a lemon. Our drink has been shaken. Now it's time to pour. This cocktail asks for a martini glass, so if you have one, definitely invest in some. It looks so good when it's there. Now let's pour. Let's see what we got. And you have your white lady. Let's taste it. Look at that. She is a beaut. Definitely love how the colors from the lemon juice add and definitely turn it white essentially. It's a little bit more clear at the bottom, and as you get to the top, it's a little murkier. There's little bits of lemon pulp and all those little juices in there. It definitely smells like spring cleaning. It's a great smell, like very fresh, very, just has that sweet aroma. Let's give it a taste though. Wow. This reminds me of the underside of those Luciano ices that we used to get when we were kids. You would take off the top, and then if you were a sugar fiend, you would go around the sides, turn it over, and eat the concentrated sour underneath. This is very, very sweet, very tart, but it's so palatable and it's so enjoyable and refreshing. Like I said, on a spring day like this is definitely a drink that you're gonna want. Trust me, you should definitely make one of these at home. But I think this White Lady drink could do for a remix. How about we give it a try? Let's see what we can do. Very good though. We tried the White Lady, but for the fun of it, I'm feeling a little bit confident. I want to try something different. And White Lady, these are some very sensitive times. So we could be a little bit more egalitarian. I want to see if we can switch up the name or the color, but there's only one way I'd want to do that is if we switch the recipe some. So we're gonna leave out the Hendrix for a little Empress gin. Put that there. Empress gin is an indigo color. And based on the label, they actually get the color from using butterfly pea blossoms. Beautiful looking item. So let's make the drink. We have our ice. Don't forget our triple sec. Now, let's go on to our lemon juice. Pour. What do we got now? Cheers. Empress gin has a little bit of a different taste. Maybe it comes from those flowers they use to give it that color. It's a little bit more distinct. The gin stands out a bit more in this cocktail versus the White Lady. I don't know what we call this. Pink elephant? Purple elephant? If you know what you'd like to call it, why don't you give me a recommendation? You can put it down in the comment section when you see. But yeah, this is a pretty color. Take a look at that. It's got a nice taste. What color is this? Not pink or magenta or... Yeah, I need to go look at a pack of Crayola so I could just get some color words or colors in my vocabulary. But I tell you what, we didn't change it too drastically. We still have the gin. We're just switching the color a little bit. Nothing wrong with a White Lady, but I like a little bit of color, if you know what I mean. Anyways, I hope that you come back to the bar and try something with me sometime. In the meantime, I'm gonna clean up. So get on out of here. See ya. Oh, forgot, I pay bills here. Anyways, get home safe.
Six doing donuts. Hold up, they done woke me up in the kitchen with the soapy stuff.